One thing you need to know about me is that I love golden hours, specifically sunrise. I love sunrise mostly because of the colors that exist within the sky, the orange, sometimes purple, sometimes blue, that comes out in the morning, like you see right there. And also the calmness, the quietness, the solitude that exists within nature. And right now during spring, you can actually hear the sound of the birds. You can hear the sound of the water. You're away from the noises of the big city, away from the noises of the world around you, and you can just come and exist right here and enjoy the beauties of nature. The beauties of nature are the reason why I love this medium of video making and photography and filmmaking as a whole. It just allows me to fully express myself and just allows me to enjoy the world around me. And I wanted to take this opportunity to talk to you about Super 8 and why I think you should be shooting Super 8. And we're going to go more in depth into that today, but before that I want to show you what this amazing sunrise looks like. So let's get a little bit closer. Let me get some shots right now and show you why I love sunrise. Let's go. Let me know if you love sunrise. Let me know if this is something you do or what's your favorite time of day. Let me know in the comment section down below. Before I talk to you about why I think you should be shooting Super 8, I just wanted to talk to you real quick about the brief history of Super 8. Super 8 was invented in the 1960s, around 64, 65 by Kodak to replace the regular 8mm film stock. And when Super 8 was originally invented, when it was put out into the world, it was marketed to home movies, dads, moms, partners who wanted to shoot videos at home. A lot of old footage is sometimes recorded on Super 8 because it was also much cheaper than shooting 16 and then shooting 35, obviously. It lasted for about 10 years, 15 years before home video, like the regular video, took over the world, the niche. And most of your older filmmakers, directors, cinematographers, filmmakers in general, most people learned to shoot on a Super 8 film camera. And when you hear them talk about their love for film and their love for what it means to be a filmmaker, it comes from a childhood spent shooting on Super 8, shooting on 16, and the challenges and the ways in which you understand filmmaking by shooting that format. These days, Super 8 is used in a lot of different ways, right? These days, it's used in music videos, it's used as a form of artistic expression, and it's used for behind the scenes stuff. I saw a Beyonce behind the scenes video that was shot on Super 8. I saw a behind the scenes video for the Oscars this year that was actually shot on Super 8. So it's used as a means of expressing different artistic feels for the moment. And I want to give you a couple of reasons why I think that you should be shooting Super 8 as a beginner filmmaker, as an established filmmaker, and as a filmmaker in today's world. And before I go into that, the sun is actually just poking its head out right now, and it looks like an amazing opportunity for a picture and some video. So I'm just going to grab that real quick, and then I'm going to come back and give you 3 reasons why I think you should be shooting Super 8. So let's check this out. As the sun rises, as the sun comes out, you get to see the beauties that I enjoy when I come out here for sunrise. And before the sun actually fully comes out, I just want to talk to you about the reasons why I think you should shoot Super 8. And the first is that it gives you a different type of content, gives you a different type of way of viewing your action. There's actually a swan just right there, and I don't know if I can get a good shot of it. Let me get my phone out. Fuck, where's my phone? Oh shit, my phone's over there. The only thing I have in my pocket right now is an iPad. So let me see if I can get a good iPad shot. I don't think anyone ever shoots photos on their iPad, so I'm gonna be that guy right now. So this is an iPad photo. So I hope that iPad photo turns out nice. I love this iPad mini, by the way. If you ever get an iPad mini, the iPad mini is the best thing. You can just carry it in your pocket and it can go with you wherever. I use it to keep, I have a script, or I have a way that I shoot my videos that the iPad just allows me to have it on hand wherever I go to. But as I was saying, it gives you something different. As a filmmaker, as a photographer, videographer, you're always looking to add something to your repertoire that's a little different than everybody else. And Super 8 is just one of those formats that allows you to get something different at a very, very cheap and easy entry point. And that comes to the second point, which is that you get to learn how to shoot film. You get to learn how to shoot film, motion picture film. And when it comes to shooting film is one of those things that at first I was very, very skeptical about. I was actually scared to shoot film because I thought that for some reason it was just unattainable for me. I thought that it was something that only a certain type of people did. And the more I got into it, the more I started learning about film, the more I started to try to understand what this thing is, how to actually shoot film, the more I fell in love with it. And learning how to shoot film is a skill that not too many people have right now, because I learned digital. A lot of people learn to shoot on digital, and the way in which film is shot is an amazing thing, because you don't get to actually see the footage. And I know this doesn't make sense because you're shooting film, you're not supposed to see the footage, but you really don't see the footage. And as the sun comes out, the sun pokes his head out. I hope I am not blown out. Let me check. The more we as filmmakers get to learn about the medium of film, the more film is going to stick around. And as I said before, a lot of the directors and filmmakers that we love in today's world, they actually learned on film. So I think it's worth giving it a try. It's worth learning how to shoot film. And it's worth keeping film around, because the more people that shoot film, the more film gets to stay around, the more film stocks that are made, the more labs that are out there to process film, and the shorter time it takes. And I just want more people to shoot film. It's more of a selfish thing because I want there to be more places where I could develop my film, but film is an awesome medium, and it's something that I think everyone should be trying at least once. So if you haven't tried film, try shooting Super 8. And then you can graduate to 16mm and then 35mm, and the sky's the limit from there. And the third thing I wanted to talk about why I think you should shoot Super 8 is that it actually makes you a better filmmaker. I alluded to it just now as I was talking about you don't actually get to see the footage, but the thing is that you actually don't get to see the footage. And this is one of the things that took my mind a long time to grasp around, and it allowed me to see more than just the camera. When I first got started with filmmaking, the camera was the most important thing to me because I thought that's where filmmaking existed. But the more I've learned about filmmaking, the more I've come to understand that it's not just about the camera. It's about what's happening. It's about the story. It's about the scene. It's about the set design. It's about the production design. It's about the costume design. It's about everything within the frame that gets you the beautiful image. It's about the light. Like, look at this amazing light. It doesn't matter what camera I'm shooting this light on. If the light is amazing, the scene's amazing, it doesn't matter what you shoot it on. And that's one of the reasons why I love Super 8 so much, because it's like I can add something else to my arsenal. I shoot drones, I shoot the camera, I shoot my phone, I shoot my iPad, and the Super 8 camera is just another thing that you can add to your arsenal. It makes you a better filmmaker, gives you something different, gives you a different perspective on the world, and you just get to enjoy this medium and enjoy the stories that we get to tell, and enjoy the wonderful views like this. Like, look at this, look at this. That brings me to the end of this video. I'm just gonna spend some time just enjoying the views right here and maybe get some more B-roll shots I love the way the Swan is looking, so I'm gonna grab that. Let me know if you're gonna consider shooting Super 8, and we can go shoot together, shoot sunrises together. If you're in the Mississauga, Toronto area, let me know in the comment section down below. But until next time, make sure you stay safe, make sure you stay coloring, make sure you shoot film, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.